Greetings, everyone. I want to welcome you here to my website, LenonHonorFilms.com, LenonHonorFilms. And today happens to be the premiere of my most recent work, Hip Hop, The Hidden Hand and Degradation of Black Masculinity, Part 3. All right, so we've already done Part 1 and Part 2. Part 3 is here for your viewing. And I just want to let people know that there is a trailer to Part 3, and you can find that on my website. You can also go to my YouTube account, Lenon Honor Films on YouTube, and you can view it there. Matter of fact, under this video, I'll provide a link there directly to the trailer, and I want to encourage everyone to take a look at the trailer before you get into Part 3. Now, Part 3 is dealing with some touchy topics, to say the least, and I want people to please approach this without emotional attachments or without attachments to what you previously may have believed to be true, okay? Especially as it relates to quote-unquote conscious hip-hop, all right? Now, if you approach this intellectually, if you approach this without certain attachments, then you will get the gist of what I'm presenting here. If you approach it emotionally, if you approach it with attachments, then you'll probably get upset. Now, when you get upset, don't project that. If you get upset, don't project that to me, okay? Recognize that you being upset is a physiological reaction to information. And this information is information that you should at least consider intellectually. I just want to make that point to people. It's very important. Also, before we get into Part 3, I have to do this because there was a brother who see, one of the things that about this lecture series is most people think it's about hip-hop, but the real issue is manhood. Okay? Now, there's a lot of people who can't quite understand that. They can't get past the hip-hop because the hip-hop has become like their God being, or hip-hop has become their religion. So they can't sidestep the issue of hip-hop. That's like their focal point. In many cases, that's like your whole reason for existence. For some people, they have literally created their reality based upon hip-hop. And in some cases, they have constructed their identity around hip-hop. So it's difficult to set that aside because in a sense you have to kind of look at yourself, or you have to set yourself aside, or what you have projected yourself to be or perceived yourself to be. So it's interesting because even though the issue is manhood, there are many who sidestep the issue of manhood and they focus on hip-hop. But the reality is you can put many different musical forms in this mix, and we can do an analysis, and the same rule applies. Whether the question becomes whether or not this musical style is addressing the issue of manhood, fatherhood, and the importance of the family institution. Is it supporting and promoting masculinity? So it doesn't matter what the musical genre is, but since that we're dealing with hip-hop, many people who have a religious fervor for hip-hop, they can't really get with the issue of manhood. And there's a couple of reasons why. One of them happens to be that hip hop actually stagnates males into perpetual childhood and boyhood. So when you have to begin to look at yourself critically as a male and ask critical questions, am I a man? Have I grown into manhood? Am I a committed father? Am I a committed husband? It's hard to look at yourself critically when you're still stagnated in perpetual childhood. Okay? Now, it's easier for people to focus on hip hop. Because if you focus on hip-hop, which is just an example that I'm using here, if you focus on hip-hop, you won't have to focus on yourself. And I want to make this clear to people that ultimately my work centers around self-improvement and self-empowerment. That you have to look at yourself critically and ask critical questions as to your current human condition. Can you be a better man? Can you be a better father? Can you be a better husband? These are the questions that I want to raise, and that's what my work is all about. So for some, it's easier to focus on the hip-hop aspect because you don't have to look at yourself in the mirror. You identify yourself with hip-hop. So you want to focus, no, you need to identify who and what you are, where you at now, right now, as a man, as a woman. So I want to make these points as a preface to this film. Understand that the main issue is family institution. The main issue is manhood. And for this particular part 3 of this lecture series, the main issue is leadership. And I'm saying all this to say that there is a brother who is functioning at a high capacity as a man and as a father to his children, as a teacher to his children. And he, as a gesture of appreciation and respect to him, I'm going to promote him at this time in his website. If any of you guys or any of y'all listen to this, if you purchase shea butter products, I want you to go and check out this brother's website and support him if you can. Okay, I want to say more about the brother, but I told him I would do this as a courtesy because I know that over the next month, there'll be tens of thousands of people who will view this video. So I figured, hey, why not extend some of that exposure to this brother, and maybe it can help him. And then in the process of helping him, he can continue to do the wonderful work that he's doing for his family institution. Much respect to you, brother. His website is www.sheababy.com. www.shea and then dash baby, baby.com. www.shea-baby.com. Go and support that brother. Okay, please do so. Now, I had to do that because the brother's doing some very positive work and he inspired me. So I want to extend that and extend this opportunity to support him. And hopefully, if we can get some more people to support him, then he can continue to do the wonderful work that he's doing for his family institution. Again, much respect to you, brother. All right. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to be here and to watch this documentary. This is part 3 of Hip Hop, The Hidden Hand, Degradation of Black Masculinity. I also must thank my wife for all of her support and allowing me to do this right now. She has the children inside the other room and she's dealing with them, keeping them nice and quiet. Okay. I want to thank my wife and my wonderful children for allowing me the time and space to do this important work. And in my opinion, it is important work. And I sincerely hope that this work and my other work is helping you to improve upon the quality of your condition. Wherever you're at inside your life, I hope that this work is assisting you in improving the quality of your current condition. And that's what my work is all about. All right. Please, if you haven't checked out the trailer, check out the trailer. As a matter of fact, even if you've already seen the trailer, view it again before you get into the film. Okay, because please do so. Just as a refresher, view it again before you get into the film and then enjoy the rest of the documentary. My name is Lenon Honor. My website is www.lenonhonorfilms.com. LENONHONORFILMS. Enjoy. Peace.